Well, that was unnecessary. Mic on? There we go. Well, good evening, and thank you for that. Welcome to the 31st Annual Celebration of Champions. I'm Nikki Devitt, and I am honored to be the president of the Petoskey Regional Chamber of Commerce. So for 30 years, the tradition of this annual event has always been a favorite for our chamber staff, and with good reason. We get to see familiar faces, like your whole face. I can see your whole face this year. Oh, that's like the best thing ever. But we get to enjoy each other's company, we get to share stories, we get to spend time together, and we get to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of our business community. Who could have anything better to love than this? So thank you for being here. I do have to admit, though, the last 2 years of this event have been a little unpredictable, a little crazy. In 2020, we did this event virtually, literally 100% virtual, with over 300 people on a platform called Remo. And if you were there, you were hopping tables virtually, and we had all of our wonderful award winners and speakers, and it was an absolute and total technical nightmare. I'm just gonna tell you. Might have looked good from your side, but from the back end, whoo, was the chamber staff stressing. And then last year, we had to flip again. We had to find a new venue. We had to switch from morning to evening. And then at the last second, we had to throw in restrictions we really didn't want to throw in, and I had to play mask police, and that was not fun either. So this year, I'm so glad that the only thing we've had to do is change the name from Breakfast for Champions to Celebration of Champions. I did think about like a little donation bucket for the chamber every time one of our speakers or our award winners, or really me, calls it Breakfast for Champions instead of Celebration of Champions, because I think that's going to happen more than once. What's interesting is I was looking over the last couple of years and looking at some of the things that we wanted to highlight. Something that still holds true, and as much as I don't want to have to keep saying this, I'm proud to keep saying this, is that we have, again, had a year that I never thought possible. We've overcome things that I never expected us to have to do. I keep thinking that it's going to get easier, and it doesn't. It changes. It gets more difficult in different ways because we are still recovering as a community, but we're also more resilient and more determined than we've ever been. And year after year, we just keep killing it. Our businesses have been faced with new challenges and new hurdles, and yet they still find ways to rise above. And I am just absolutely grateful that our chamber is just a small piece of this Petoskey strong community. So I want to start tonight by acknowledging that we have a few dignitaries here. We have Brandon Cargill from U.S. Congressman Bergman's office. We have Kelly Lively from Senator Peters' office. And we have Chairperson Regina Gasco Bentley with the Little Traverse Bay Bands of Odawa Indians. Thank you all for being here this evening. It is extremely important in an event like this to take the time to acknowledge those sponsors that make this possible. Our overall event sponsor for many, many years now is Gibb, Sandy, and Mary and the team of PMP Personnel Services. Our support, yes, please. Our supporting sponsors are Rasmussen Teller Karen PC, North Central Michigan College, and Accident Fund. Our amazing venue sponsor, Great Lakes Center for the Arts. There are also sponsors for the different awards and different parts of the evening that we've had, and you'll see them in your program, and they'll be recognized in a moment as well. A few other important thank yous that we always want to get to is those who have provided discounts or in-kind services to help make this event extra special. First of all, Flowers from Sky's the Limit once again created beautiful centerpieces you saw when you were enjoying your wonderful food. Mitchell Graphics, who has long provided our programs. Beveled Edges in the trophy case for providing our awards. The incredible staff once again at Great Lakes Center for the Arts for all they do to help host and, yes, record this event so that we can all enjoy it for years to come. Taylor Rental, who donated the linens. Matt Photography is tonight's Celebration of Champions photographer. And the Home Depot, who donated the poinsettias that adorn the stage that after this evening will then go to area assisted living homes in the community, which is always a beautiful thing. I also want to take a quick minute to thank our incredible committee who helps us plan this event. As a Chamber of Commerce with a staff of just 4, we rely on our committees, our ambassadors, to do so much to help us make these lifts a little bit easier. And this incredible committee is led by Drew Smith of Stafford's Hospitality, and also, yes, go ahead. And also includes Suki Ostrander of Rasmussen Teller Karen PC. I'll get them all in. Alex Myers of Great Lakes Center for the Arts, Jeffrey Neal of Osborne Klein, and Diana Eberhardt of Edward Jones. As you can imagine, there's a lot of moving parts, so their assistance and help and direction is critical for us. So please give me a little bit of, there we go. And this is the part the Chamber team doesn't like. So when it comes to this team, there actually is not enough words ever for me to be able to describe just how absolutely lucky we are to have these 3 incredible women who make up your Chamber team that help us each and every day to make a better community. Their passion is insanely addictive, and it's an honor for me to get to work with them and be a part of this team, and I count myself very lucky for it. Emily Stuchel in the back there, wave Emily. Once again, this is Emily. Congratulations, Emily, a fantastic job, and she couldn't do it without the help of Molly Voorhees and Lisa Hoyt. They are absolutely, positively an incredible team, and I am just 100% grateful that you all get to witness just what they do each and every day for our community. Now, we want to take just a few minutes to recognize a little chamber work, and that is our outgoing board members. So if you will allow me to, I would like to invite Bill Means, who is our current chair, and our incoming chair, Stephanie Baldwin, to the stage.
Well, good evening, and welcome to the Chamber's Celebration of Champions. Now, you might recall, as Nikki said, that this event has often, or historically been the breakfast for champions. And we've had to do, in the last several years, many pivots and changes and had to adapt. This was one of those. So last year, we needed to hold the event at night. The event was such a hit, we're back here again. So, yeah, so welcome. We didn't really know what to expect, but we've decided to move it to the evening going forward. So we're going to continue with our new Celebration of Champions. Tonight is our chance to celebrate the individuals and organizations who have gone above and beyond in 2022 to make our community great. First, however, I'd like to acknowledge the hard work of our Chamber staff in putting on this event. We're able to enjoy this evening because of them. So can we please take a moment again to recognize the work of our Chamber staff, Nikki, Lisa, Emily, and Molly. Thank you. Next, we get to talk about the contribution of an individual who is leaving our board. We are sad that this individual will no longer serve on the board, but we know that his passion for the Chamber and its work will remain. I would like to ask Phil Harmon to the stage, please.
Surprise!
Phil has been a board member since 2020, or what I like to call the easy years. In all seriousness, those years were anything but easy or normal. Phil has provided sage advice and wisdom throughout his time on the board, and you could always count on Phil for level-headed input on the many issues that arose during the past few years. That was an invaluable resource during a time none of us had ever seen before in our lives. Thank you, Phil, for your hard work and service for the Petoskey Chamber. While you are leaving our board, we know that you will continue to do great things for the community. All right, I have a little more time here with the microphone, so I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you for the chance to be the Chamber Board Chair for 2022. It has been my honor and pleasure to serve in this capacity and help guide the great work of the Chamber. We are all members of one of the best chambers in the entire state of Michigan. While my term as chairman is up, I look forward to still serving on the board while I pass the gavel to the Chamber's new board chair, Stephanie Baldwin.
Thanks, Bill. Good evening. I am Stephanie Baldwin. I own and operate Edgewater Design Group, architectural and engineering firm here in Petoskey. And it's been a pleasure to serve as the Chamber Board Vice Chair this past year, and I do look forward to at the 23 as the chairman. 22 was a year that started out with uncertainty in planning and expectation of events. Fortunately for all of us, we saw the return of regular programming, Business Expo, and Leadership Little Travers. Membership has grown, which is a true testament to the efforts and strength of this chamber team and the community we live in. Bill Mings has been an integral part of this year's success. Bill is very practical and cautious with the ability to see both sides of a situation. Over 25 years of practicing law instills that skill set. That calm demeanor does not hide the fact that he is one of the biggest cheerleaders for the Chamber's team. His expertise has provided the Chamber with valuable input and direction this year. He runs effective and timely executive and board meetings, which is appreciated by all participants. Bill's community involvement extends beyond the past 5 years he has spent on the Chamber Board. He is a former member, Board of Trustees for McLaren Northern Michigan Foundation and Northern Community Mediation. He was also a member of the Board of Review for the City of Petoskey. He is currently on the Marketing and Development Committee for the Petoskey Harbor Springs Area Community Foundation. In his free time, he enjoys tennis, golf, and hockey. He is truly happiest cheering his daughter, Molly, who plays hockey at the University of Michigan.
Go Blue.
Yeah, whatever. No, kidding. I might bleed green. Bill, thank you so much for your commitment to the Chamber this past year as chairman. Your dedication of time and professionalism is appreciated. Your positive disposition and steadfast leadership will be missed, but not forgotten in 23. I'm happy to present to you the ceremonial gavel as outgoing chairman. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Yep. There you go. Oh,
Go down off to the left, guys. Oh, right there. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you both so much. We at the Chamber are very lucky to have an incredible board of directors, and I've loved every minute of board meetings, which I never thought was possible. So now we're going to move on to our awards. Let's get things rolling. Our first set of awards are our Architectural Awards, sponsored by Preston Feather, and to get us going is Keith Reed. Come on up.
Thank you, Nikki, and welcome to everyone. Joining me on the stage this evening is Tommy Render, new addition to the Preston Feather family. Welcome, everyone. Another year of award ceremonies for the Chamber. Preston Feather is honored to sponsor these architectural awards every year. We've been proudly supplying building materials for construction projects in our community since 1915. At this time, I'd like to ask representatives from Quiet Moose Second Home, Jellystone Park Petoskey, Thomas and Milliken Millwork, Countywide Power Sports, Lavender Hill Farms, and Harbor Hall to join me on the stage. Come on up. Okay, as they all come up, I'll start to talk about the awards. So the first award that we give out in the Architectural Committee is the Beautification Award. So the beautification category recognizes facade improvements, improvements with lighting, painting, or landscaping. So the first two nominations here will be honorable mentions. First honorable mention award goes to Quiet Moose Second Home.
buddy.
So this was a tight category this year, so we have 2 honorable mentions with a tie. Quiet Moose Second Home, the exterior paint was changed to separate it distinctly from its neighbors and to coordinate with its brand parent store across the street, Quiet Moose. The relatively small storefront also opened up its window area and added new flower pots and plantings. The removal of a dated mansard roof was especially impactful in updating and beautifying the storefront. Congratulations to Quiet Moose Second Home. Second mention in this category is Jellystone Park Petoskey. So, known formerly as the Petoskey KOA, it added 9.5 acres of camping and improved their campground in 2 phases. Phase 1 added 67 new campsites, including 10 cabins, 50 back-end sites, and 7 drive-through sites, and a new bathhouse. Phase 2 added 10 cabins and 2 additional campsites. The expansion also included landscaping improvements throughout the site. Jellystone Campground now includes 289 campsites over about 28 acres. Congratulations, Jellystone. Now for the winner in the beautification category, Thomas and Milliken. So their 3rd Petoskey showroom started as an empty 10,000 square foot steel building with a concrete floor. Much work took place on the inside, such as all new HVAC, wiring, lighting, insulation, plumbing, building out new offices, and more. Exterior improvements included painting the building, adding windows, exterior decorative canopies, and a new entry. Congratulations, Thomas and Milliken. The next architectural award we do yearly is in the design category. This category recognizes new, more large-scale construction projects. The honorable mention in this category this year is countywide power sports. They have a new 30,000 square foot facility, and it features an 8,000 square foot showroom, indoor showroom featuring steel beams and custom carpeting. Its large windows provide plenty of natural lighting. The large overhead doors make it easy to move merchandise in and out of the showroom, and the exterior features intricate stonework. Congratulations, Countywide Power Sports. The winner in the design category is Lavender Hill Farm. They've constructed a 13,000 square foot timber frame building. It will house the gift shop, staff offices, provide space for online order fulfillment, and dedicated shipping and receiving area. There's a space available for rental for small parties, and outside they've created a tiny amphitheater for concerts or weddings. Congratulations, Lavender Hill Farm. Our final category is heritage. So the Heritage Award recognizes projects that maintain the integrity of historic buildings or new projects that blend modern construction features with the historic character of the community. The winner in the heritage category is Harbor Hall. Their completed expansion of the Harbor Hall Treatment Center Harbor Hall began 50 years ago in a historic single home in the Emmett Street neighborhood and has treated thousands of men and women recovering from substance abuse over these years. As the facility grew, respect for the historic neighborhood surrounding it remained in place, and the recently completed expansion fits into the residential neighborhood perfectly. A commercial institutional appearance was avoided, roof lines mimic the ones already in place, the scale of the buildings are compatible to those surrounding it, and the white clapboard siding and double-hung windows can be found in surrounding neighborhoods and all throughout northern Michigan. Congratulations to Harbor Hall on the completion of the project and the respect of its neighbors and sensitively and architecturally. Thank you. That completes our awards for this evening, and I would like to ask Lisa Hoyt to the stage to present the Ambassador of the Year Award.
Good evening. I am here to recognize our Ambassador of the Year. This award has been sponsored by PNC Bank for many years. We thank PNC Bank for supporting this award, and it's presented to an ambassador who enthusiastically promotes the chamber and its programs. There's a sign at a local coffee shop that reads, "May a happy star always light your path." It makes me smile when I see it, which happens to be several times a week. 3 o'clock, right? The sign also reminds me of our group of ambassadors. They truly are happy stars, and they help the chamber in so many ways. They share their enthusiasm and smiles as they welcome new members, as they attend ribbon cuttings, and assist at events such as this evening. These happy stars are out there in the community, sharing their light to make a difference every day. One Happy Star ambassador has been making a difference and helping to light other people's paths. She helped to deliver meals to tribal members during the restrictions. She has been and continues to be an incredibly active volunteer and involved with our local walk to end Alzheimer's. I also know she's a bright spot as she works with area seniors and their families. She's been part of the ambassador team for quite some time. She's always there, quietly and reliably, helping the chamber and helping others. It's time for her light to shine incredibly bright tonight. Our Ambassador of the Year is an outstanding chamber volunteer, Tanya Fegan of Comfort Keepers.
I would like to say thank you. This was a surprise, and I enjoy being an ambassador for about 5 years now, and I've met so many wonderful people, some I call best friends now, by being an ambassador and getting to know all the new businesses and old businesses that are doing ribbon cuttings that I may never have had a chance to walk into. So again, thank you, and thanks, Lisa. They're awesome to work with.
All right, hang out here for a sec. And now it's our pleasure to introduce Bill McMaster, and Bill's going to present the Ron Fuller Community Enthusiast Award.
I thank you all for being here, and I'm sure glad I'm inside and not outside tonight. It's northern Michigan, so that's all good. I am Bill McMaster of Bill's Farm Market, and we are proud to co-sponsor the Ron Fuller Community Enthusiast Award with our friends at Home Depot. This award recognizes many of the attributes of our late friend, Ron Fuller. I knew him well, and I'm sure many of you did also. It honors someone who is a cheerleader and a great ambassador and an awesome supporter of our community. This year's Community Enthusiast moved to the area in 2013, and he quickly became a community fixture. He immediately jumped in with both feet to learn and embrace our community. He started out by volunteering his time at various nonprofits and their fundraisers, and figuring out how to connect with as many people as he could.
because that is just who he is. He is part of the Little Leadership, Little Traverse alumni, and it's really hard to look around Petoskey and not see him. I'm sure he knows who he is now, as he is always involved in something, because he truly is one of our community's biggest champions. He has a unique ability to befriend anybody, regardless of age, and he makes them feel as if they are the most important person of all to him, which is awesome. And we, not too long ago, actually had the opportunity to see what Petoskey would be like without him. As he left us for a short time, and I sure don't know about you, but I am sure glad he came back, because he makes our community so much better. Many of you now know who he is. He is supportive of so many organizations, including, but not limited to, the United Way, the YMCA, the Manna Food Project, a great organization, I must say, the Rotary Club, Strive, and he was very instrumental in partnering with the Petoskey schools to start the Host after-school program, which continues to grow and provide much-needed child care for parents and employees. It is very much appreciated. He is one of those guys that will put on a costume and play the part, like Santa Claus, Donald Duck for downtown trick or treat, or a turkey for the turkey trot. And also, he initiated the Timberwolves' new mascot for North Central Michigan College. His passion for our community runs deep as a mentor, a board member, volunteer, leader, and he is truly a caring soul who loves the community and everybody in it. I am excited to announce our 2022 Community Enthusiast is Christian Smith. Please come up. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you all for coming tonight, and may God bless you all. And our next presenters are Dave Kring and Ashley D. Carteret. I apologize if I mispronounced it. Thank you. Here you go, my friend. Thank you.
You want to say, wait a minute.
All right. For those of you who know me, I'm usually not at a loss for words. But I am truly grateful and humbled. I know the people that have won this award before me, and so just I thank you. I thank all of you. Nikki's making me cry over here, but no, I just thank you.
You start, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know, I think there might be something here. I don't know if no, I think this is your stuff.
Yeah.
Donald Duck.
He did a great Donald Duck.
Did he?
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Yeah.
Well, the team at Dave Kring is proud to sponsor the Athena Award once again this year. 31 years we've been at it. Back in '92 when they had the first, can I say breakfast? Okay.
Put money in the jar.
Where's the jar?
It's in my speech too, just
Okay.
so you know.
All right. But, Ashley, I'll turn it over to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you wore your spiffy suit tonight, Christian. Good job on your suit choice tonight. Good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining us to celebrate the 2022 Athena Award winner. My name is Ashley DeCarteret. Bill, you did a fantastic job with that. Many people can't pronounce it, which is okay.
I was the 2021 recipient of this award. You may remember I was a bit emotional last year when I realized that Stephanie Baldwin was talking about me. I'm going to try to hold it together tonight, but I make no promises. It is an incredible honor to be included in this amazing group of women. As I've attended past Breakfast for Champions events, I was always impressed with the Athena Award winners. Every year I listened to the nominations and thought, wow, of course they're being honored. What a fantastic choice. And I've quite frequently thought, I can't believe they haven't already received this. This year's honoree is no exception. To steal some words that Stephanie used last year, you may recognize some of the speech. When we evaluate the nominees for this award, one of the attributes we look for is how the nominee has assisted women in reaching their full leadership potential. Are they flexible, empowering, positive, motivating, and do they encourage professional development? Our recipient this year embodies all of this and more. As a native of Petoskey and an alumnus of Petoskey High School, alumna of Petoskey High School, our recipient graduated from the University of Michigan Ross School of Business with an emphasis in marketing and entrepreneurship. She has taken that knowledge in entrepreneurship and expanded her third-generation downtown business into a third entity, opening the Katydid in May of 2018. She has been featured in many publications and received multiple awards. If I try to list them all, we would be here all night, and I've been informed by people I need to keep this short. She was recently appointed to the North Central Michigan College Board of Trustees and just won her election to fill that seat for the next term. In addition to her service on the College Board, she is also a member of the First Community Bank Bank's Board of Directors and the City of Petoskey Downtown Management Board. Her businesses regularly participate and contribute to many charitable causes, including Camp Daggett, Marching Northmen, Petoskey Steel Drum Band, the DECA Club, and many other local organizations. I personally cannot tell you how many times I've asked if she wants to donate an item or two for a charitable auction event, and she always says yes, usually with way more than I could have anticipated. But here's where she really shines and makes a difference. She has mentored and encouraged many women in business through one-on-one coffee dates, lunches, emails, phone calls. She makes herself available to offer guidance. She's recommended books, webinars, podcasts, and articles to many people, myself included. She's supportive of not only hiring women-owned businesses, but also offering feedback and professional advice to help them grow and succeed. She also makes it a priority to help her employees foster personal and professional growth. From supporting her employees and taking college classes at North Central to hosting book clubs for learning. She had an employee take an accounting class for her role at the store, only to realize they really want to be an accountant full-time. And she's thrilled that she could play a part in helping that young woman find her dream job, even if it wasn't in retail with her. As the nomination form said, she doesn't keep her knowledge to herself. She's an open book wanting to share her wealth of knowledge. Also, as the nomination form said, I've seen firsthand how she fosters confidence and growth in others. She believes in her employees, friends, fellow retailers, and business owners, and is there to support them however she can. Her days are long and packed full, but she always makes time for others. She's selfless to a fault. She also regularly hires high schoolers for their first real job. As a parent of former high schoolers, that sounds awful. But she's built an amazing system of onboarding and education to help kids learn what it means to work, teaching them responsibility, how to use a broom. My kids did not know that. How to smile and talk to people, how to offer suggestions and sell. Quick poll, has anyone walked out of Grandpa Shorter's without buying something? I certainly haven't. And usually it's because of a suggestion from her staff. She takes the responsibility of being a young adult's first boss very seriously, and she thrives at educating and helping them grow and mature. The Athena Award actively supports and celebrates the Athena mission of supporting, developing, and honoring women leaders. The award honors individuals who strive towards the highest level of personal and professional accomplishment, who excel in their chosen field, devote time and energy to their community in a meaningful way, and forge paths of leadership for other women to follow. It is my incredible honor, and this is where I'm gonna get choked up, my incredible honor and pleasure to present the 2022 Athena Award to Jennifer Shorter.
It is heavy.
It's really heavy.
Okay, I won't throw it.
Where are we? There we are. We have to stage right. You want to say something?
Thank you. I might have been a little teary over there. I forgot the tissues. That is my job. When Ashley speaks, I'm the tissue fairy. And I forgot my role tonight. Yeah. Well, thank you all. And thank you to my family and my coworkers who really make me look good. So, thank you.
I'm going to get this right. I'd like to invite Stafford Reginald Smith up for the Service Award.
Good evening, I am Stafford Reginald Smith. Not Reginald Stafford, not Reginald Stafford, something else. Those of you who really know me, yes, of course. Thank you, Dave. I am chairman of Stafford's Hospitality, and we are the proud sponsors of the Service Excellence Award. At Stafford's, we have a long history of doing all we can to provide exceptional service to our guests in our restaurants and in our hotels. That's why we're honored each year to present the Service Excellence Award for Celebration of Champions. When we talk about excellence, we know that it comes from demonstrating superior, unique, and unequaled service to the public, and this year's award winner has been doing that in abundance. This individual has an unequaled power to create smiles and make someone's day in an instant. She remembers the name of nearly every individual that comes to her counter, a huge feat in itself. It is also a fact that she takes time to truly connect with her customers. She remembers where everyone works, their family, their hobbies, and of course, what their favorite drink is. She is not a bartender. This individual takes joy in her job, and it shows. She cares so much about each of her customers that many often look forward to their daily pick-me-up just so they can see her, and they know that she will always make them feel recognized and valued like a member of the family. As a testament to the impact this individual has, here are just a few of the words and phrases customers use to describe her. Rock star, amazing, sweet, kind, positive energy, simply the best, awesome, loved, fun, wonderful, a shining example of 5-star service, and the list goes on. Simply put, this individual is truly one of a kind, always goes above and beyond to give the kind of service that instills loyalty and unbridled appreciation from everyone she serves every day. Therefore, I'm proud to present the Stafford's Hospitality Service Excellence Award to Carol Vroman from D&W Fresh Market.
I'm just surprised and shocked. Thank you, everyone that come into our local D&W Starbucks. Thank you.
Makes your heart feel great, doesn't it? Now it's my pleasure to introduce Sean Michael Osborne for Entrepreneur of the Year.
Well, first of all, congratulations to our champions so far. I want to say thank you as well to our award sponsor, Huntington Bank. And I want to thank the Chamber for having an open bar this year. Right? I remember I thanked the Chamber during this award last year for not having an open bar, so let's see how tonight goes. All right, so past winners of this Entrepreneur of the Year award since its inception have all had 3 core requirements to overcome. Number 1, chamber involvement. Number 2, presence, service, and impact to the local community. And number 3, recent success, noticeable growth. This year's winner has had all of that, but it comes not without a team effort. When I explained to the nominees of this award that this is an award given to a person or people responsible for business, not just the business itself, they all but declined the honor, giving as much credit to all the many employees that had a hand in the recent growth. This company was actually founded over 40 years ago, but it wasn't until 2019 when our first entrepreneur became involved in this enterprise. Soon after, while serving a customer whom I met tonight, and he confirmed this story, he would strike up and have a conversation with this guy who finally convinced him, I'm serious, I'm talking to you about an opportunity. And that opportunity was to get Northern Michigan to fulfill a need that Northern Michigan actually had, and they partnered up to become a bigger player in Northern Michigan in this industry. So, between then, 3 years ago, and now, that they did. A new multi-million-dollar home base in Petoskey, the acquisition of another dealership in Hillman, the entrance into water sports, the expansion of rentals, an investment into Gaylord as a 4th location, and the hiring of over 30 employees. County-wide Power Sports has, in this short period of time, grown their revenues by over 500%. This affords the opportunity for them and their employees and the community to benefit from further investment. Now their customers not only can play in dirt, but snow and water as well. So Aaron Richards, providing years of experience in operations and management. You'll likely find him most days on the floor running the operations. He told me when I interviewed him that he didn't exactly know what he was getting into. Normally the case, maybe. But he did know that he would be fine because each day he was going to, 1, wake up, 2, pull his pants on, put his shoes on, his words, and 3, head into work and do exactly what they set out to do. That might be all it takes, folks. But it helps to have a Brian Green who's out there tonight, bringing previous business ownership experience and ongoing support in running this venture. I was told his vision over the last 18 months has been key to the recent growth, and it's helped overcome many challenges. So I'm sure these two would say that everyone else did everything else, and I can appreciate that. So please welcome and congratulate Aaron and Brian along with the entire team of Countywide Power Sports. Phonetics, I like it. You guys? Nice job with that. Thanks, yeah, appreciate it. Oh, I know this guy. How you doing? Say some words. You're the talker.
No,
aren't you?
not me.
All right, well, there you go, guys. Pictures.
Thanks to everybody. We've had some amazing growth, but it's been a unique opportunity. For instance, this great guy right here, the big guy, Kurt, with Windjammer Marina Sales and Service, they came on, excuse me, with the team and help us grow, to turn our dealership into a no-joke, real, true dealership in Northern Michigan to serve all seasons. And, again, team effort. Couldn't have done without them. Aaron, appreciate it. Thank you.
That's for you. That's for you.
Appreciate it.
I'm stealing this. That's the right one. There should have been another one. That's okay, we'll fix this. There was only one script for them.
Everybody knows all this off the top of their head, right, guys? All right, our next presenters are Emily Bohm and Jessica Stopker to present the Thriving Petoskey Award.
Hey, you didn't be playing bad. You look cute.
Thanks, so do you.
Is this us? Okay. All right.
All right. Hi, I'm Jessica Stopker, and I'm joined by Emily Boehm, and we are thrilled to co-chair the Chamber's Thriving Petoskey Committee. We are here to present the Thriving Petoskey Award, which is generously sponsored by First Community Bank, Harbor Brent Insurance Agencies, and McLaren, Northern Michigan. Thank you. This award is a way to recognize organizations or individuals who are working to build a thriving community by building thriving businesses.
While the term Thriving Petoskey is all about the great work businesses are doing for their customers, their employees, their community, and their environment, the concept is simple. There is purpose beyond profit. And when you create a community that is enriched with corporate social responsibility, you create a culture of great change.
Tonight, we are proud to honor a company that has not only grown over the last 9 years, but has gained incredible presence in the area because the owner intentionally created a business model that goes above and beyond to celebrate and honor its employees. This individual has worked tirelessly to create a career out of cleaning, providing higher than average wages, up to 34% higher than a national average, opportunities for advancement in training, health insurance, special gifts, a day at the spa at Boyne Mountain, and more. Always finding ways to create not only full-time, year-round careers, but also create job opportunities for women with school-aged children that allow them to adjust their schedule to be home when they are needed most. Her mission to create a company that truly values and appreciates its employees has had a ripple effect in the community as it results in happier clients when they receive top-of-the-line service from employees who care about the work that they do.
She donated 600 bottles of hospital-grade disinfectant to the public and Manna Food Project in early 2020. In addition, you can always see the dedication and passion she has to the community. Her company is always donating to fundraisers, participating in local events, such as the 4th of July and holiday parades, and leading by example to show her staff that being a volunteer is priceless and rewarding. It is our pleasure to honor Wendy Nellett and Harbor Shores Cleaning with the 2022 Thriving Petoskey Award. And Nikki Devitt will come up next to present the Marty Vandekar Inclusivity Award.
Oh, sorry, yep, sorry. Go ahead, yes.
Thank you, everyone. I'm delighted to accept this award, and I'm so thankful for our wonderful chamber that has such a strong presence in our community. I am shaken because I won this award. What an honor. I wanted to thank Keeping It Real Social and Birchwood Construction for believing in me in our humble beginnings. Also my family and my leadership team that is here today. We are making a huge difference in our community, and I am so happy. Thank you, everyone.
We've had some amazing winners so far, and we're extremely excited. Typically, it's not something for us to come back and have a chamber staff present something, but this is a little different. This is a brand new award for this event, and we try very hard not to add awards, but sometimes fate intervenes and has other ideas. Long before my time, but especially in the last 3 years, the Chamber has been working very hard at finding ways to showcase the work of our members or individuals who are taking what could be termed as the most important step to building a thriving community, and that is the act of bringing us all together. The simple concept of building a better community for all is something that can be agreed upon by everyone. It is what we need to do for our economic future and our social well-being for all of us. And because when one of us succeeds, we all do, our community will grow and thrive. The description of this award says it best: given to an individual or organization in our community that breaks down barriers and fosters change to create an inclusive and welcoming community for all. A few months ago, the Chamber team was in a planning meeting, actually, for this event and a few others, when we got the call that Marty Vandekar had gone home. We decided then and there to create this award because we knew he would agree that it matters, even if he is laughing at me right now while I'm trying to hold back tears. Yeah, I know. Marty Vandekar was the bridge builder. Let me say that one more time. He was the bridge builder, the one that could walk the line between cultures and find commonalities we never knew existed to show each and every one of us that we are all part of this community's future together. He knew instinctively that only together we would be the best we could be. The best part is he did it with Marty humor and the most unbelievable sincerity. And most of us never even knew he was doing it. His Facebook page, as we all know, was famous for many things. Whew. The conversations we've had in that chamber. So Uncle Marty's daycare, and I'm this old. But I like to think more than anything that he did that to keep us all engaged because it was something we all shared with Marty. And I think he knew that instinctively. One of the best things about his page, and I encourage you to go back and look, is the statement that you write about yourself. You know, your little bio? Marty's says straightforward, respectful, with a sense of humor. That is genuine Marty. Stop laughing. Building bridges, breaking down barriers, and building a better community for all is what Marty Vandekar did every single day, and not only his role with LTBB, but everyone he would meet. In his honor, I'm asking each and every one of you to embody what this award means at its core, and that is to recklessly and intentionally find a way to build the community that is there for all of us for generations to come, just like Marty did. Because that is how we truly succeed and honor a wonderful man's memory. This year, as we inaugurate this award, though, we can only do one thing, and that is to give it in his honor. Accepting is Marty's sister, Annette. Annette, wave to everybody back there. I would like to read a few words from Annette now. The family of Marty Vandekar would like to thank the Petoskey Regional Chamber of Commerce for honoring Marty. We are deeply humbled and appreciative that you have chosen to honor his memory and his legacy of inclusivity. If you had the privilege of knowing him and loving him, you know he had a big heart and loved all people. As a Native American man, he walked in two worlds, his native community and the greater community. Marty was an ambassador, strengthening our hope that we all continue, strengthening the relationship between his tribe and the greater communities he was in. It is our hope that we all continue his legacy of inclusivity and continue to build these bridges among all people. We are working toward common goals and have much to learn from one another. Let's accept and embrace our differences and continue to build an inclusive community for all. Thank you, Annette. Our next presenter is Bill Means to come back to the stage for our Chairman's Award.
Last script on the podium. As chairperson of the Chamber's Board of Directors, I have the honor of presenting the Grand Finale Award. The Chairman's Award is given in recognition and appreciation of longstanding accomplishments, significant investment, and extraordinary efforts that have shaped our community. The award symbolizes the vision, commitment to excellence, and hard work that has made the Petoskey region a great place to live, work, and play. In the past, it has been presented to individuals, businesses, and organizations. When it comes to building a better community, this year's winner has literally done that for over 30 years. I am very proud to recognize the Northwest Michigan Habitat for Humanity as the recipient of the 2022 Chairman's Award.
We're gonna fit the whole team in.
Go ahead, go ahead. To thank them for their contributions, they're here. I would like to invite the staff and board up to the stage.
Sorry,
Here we are.
Jumped the gun.
Yeah, perfect. Since 1992, Northwest Michigan Habitat for Humanity has been bringing people together to build homes, community, and hope in Emmett and Charlevoix counties. This wonderful group of selfless and dedicated individuals is hyper-focused at being a major part of the solution to an issue that many say is the greatest need in our community: housing for all. The organization, staff, board, and volunteers have always worked to their mission, having built over 40 homes and rehabbed countless others. Now they are boldly addressing the housing crisis in the region with the largest residential home building campaign in their history. Foundations for our future. By raising capital and awareness, they will be constructing 43 homes in the community by 2025. In a typical year, they would normally build 3 to 4 homes per year. This incredible increase to meet the demand showcases the leadership and passion and demonstrates their commitment to the community in which they serve. They've also recently become involved with critical home repairs for senior citizens in the community, serving a population that is predominantly on fixed incomes and can't necessarily afford these necessary repairs. As they have done for over 30 years, Habitat's team continues to build relationships throughout the community and bring people together for a common goal: safe, decent, and affordable home ownership. Please join me in congratulating Northwest Michigan Habitat for Humanity as this year's Chairman's Award winner.
Sorry, we jumped the gun.
You're perfectly fine. A little spontaneity is a good thing. Now I'm happy to welcome back Nikki Devitt to offer some closing remarks. Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, well thank you guys so much. This is such an honor. I just want to take a minute to recognize my amazing staff. I've got some of them here up on the stage. Without these individuals, we couldn't turn the dreams and strategy into reality. I have several board members in the audience. I would like to recognize them and thank them for their gift of time and talent that makes this work possible. And just thank all of the hundreds of donors and volunteers and community partners that have believe in our mission and have supported us. And I just want you to know that we're so grateful and that your contributions mean hope for our families, for our workforce, and so many in our community. Now I get choked up, but thank you so much. We're really honored to have this award. Thank you.
Can we please have another round of applause for all of this evening's winners? Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. This is truly a one-of-a-kind community and a one-of-a-kind event, and we are so grateful that you're here to celebrate our champions in our community. And if you feel like sharing our winners, watch tomorrow because we will have a recording of this event, as we have said, so please share it out and share it often to show everyone just how Petoskey strong we all are. I do feel a bit like a broken record, but once again, this year has been like any other, and once again, we have done amazing things, as is given evidence here tonight. So we're just extremely grateful that you'll take the time with us, and as a parting thought, if you happen to think of someone, if you're up here watching going, oh, I know somebody, well, we want to know about it. So what we want you to do is, before you forget, within the next, well, you could do it tonight or you can do it tomorrow. Send us an email. You can email Emily, and we will be sure to add them to the list for next year as we begin planning again very soon. So let's take one more time to thank our incredible sponsors, PMP Personnel Services, our supporting sponsors, North Central Michigan College, Accident Fund, and Rasmussen Teller and Karen, Great Lakes Center for the Arts, our venue sponsor, to all of our amazing award sponsors, and to our Breakfast for Champions Committee and everyone who contributed to this wonderful event. Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the staff at the Petoskey Chamber, thank you all for attending this evening. Be safe going home, and we wish you a very happy holiday season.
Wake up and start the day, a little walk, a chance to say, good morning, neighbor, how are you today? Feel the sun, breathe the air, do you have a smile to share? So much to be thankful for today. Where the water meets the sky, all this beauty fills my eyes.